to inspire you guys. Anybody that's hesitant, man, we got some, Janae has been in the game for a minute.
Small,
you know what I'm saying? For real on my soul. Hey, Mandy. Janae has been in the game for a minute. Y'all know this is my sister. This is one of my best friends. I mean, we've been rocking for over, almost
12, 13 years.
Yes, for a very long time. So it's actually still an honor to be able to interview her. And it's good to see that 12 years later, this is what we on. We all got our own journey. We all doing our own thing. Yeah. And right now, we coming to you just to inspire you to do your own thing.
Most
definitely. We just going to get the thing started.
Let's do it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let them know who you are and what you do.
So my name is Janae. I am a makeup artist. I am from Milwaukee, but I started my career in Phoenix, Arizona. Mm-hmm. And I'm back, and I've been back for 2 years now. Yeah. And I love to beat faces.
And you do a great job.
Thank you.
I mean, you did your own beat today.
Of course.
And it's pretty beat. So, she definitely got the work for you. Anybody looking to book a makeup artist, this is my number one choice right here.
Yes.
That's exciting. So, what is your mission?
My overall mission is, of course, to beat a good face, right?
Right.
But I love inspiring women to really be beautiful inside and out. So it's obviously important to be able to, be glam and everything.
Right.
But if you don't have beauty inside of you, it really is all a void.
Yeah.
So I think it's just so important for me to be able to inspire women, young women, all over to just be beautiful within. And then it flourishes on the outside. For sure. And then when I was in Arizona, I actually had a glam squad. And we did little things like we went to shelter homes with women who experienced like battered domestic violence, and we really uplifted them, not only through makeup, just with, fashion, everything, but really just inspiring others to be beautiful within.
Yeah. I think that's an amazing mission, especially with you being in makeup, because I mean, as we know, I know, and just my experience with being close with so many people, sometimes people use makeup to cover up how they feel. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Some people think that they can escape how they really feel, or if they feel like they ugly, let me put on some makeup and now I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? Now I can pretend to be cute. You know what I'm saying? So I think that for you as a makeup artist to put a message out there like that to highlight and let women know that they can be pretty with or without.
Because you can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? You can cover it up, but you truly cannot hide your pain, your suffering. Like, it's something that you have to just be able to cope with and get over and, get over that hurdle. Yeah. So I think that, with me coming in as a makeup artist, it's just always important, especially to young girls. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of young girls who need mentoring.
For sure.
And I think that's truly my mission, to be able to mentor young women to understand, like, hey, it's one thing to be beautiful, but are you truly beautiful within
there you go.
Your soul? You know
facts.
What I'm saying?
Big facts.
So I think that's so important for me. So important for me.
Shout out, cousin. I see you tuning in, y'all. If y'all stop in here, please hit the share button, because this isn't just going to inspire you. Kid you not, is going to inspire at least one person on your timeline. So just hit that share button for us,
please.
For sure. I think you're right on. You're right on with that. And man, I'm excited just watching the journey. For sure. Yes. So to my next question, let them know how long you've been on your journey, and since you've been on, what's going on, Quentin? Since you've been on, what's been the best part for you?
I've been doing this for 6 years, and let me tell y'all, this is not something that I just knew I was going to do.
Okay.
Like, I had no intention on being a makeup artist. Okay. Like, I knew that I loved beauty and I love fashion, and I actually started blogging. So I used to do fashion blogging and in Arizona, and from there a lot of doors opened. So I went and did like styling for fashion shows and whatnot. And from there I used to hang out with a group of girls. I used to hang out with a makeup artist, a hairstylist, and then I did the styling. So I was like, why don't we start a glam squad?
Right.
So we started the glam squad, and then the makeup artists end up dropping.
Okay.
So I was on a quest to find another makeup artist.
Okay.
Found another makeup artist, and she ended up backing out too.
Oh, wow.
So at this point, I already knew how to do makeup, but I was in denial. Like, I'm not a makeup artist, though.
That's funny.
But when we would do these fashion shows, a lot of makeup artists wouldn't show up. So they always would be like, Janae, can you do it?
Right.
And I would be like, no, I don't. They're like, come on, you know how to do it. So I would literally take what was in my purse and do the makeup.
Wow.
And so everybody would be like, are you sure you're not a makeup artist? And I'm like, no, I'm not a makeup artist.
Right.
And so it kind of happened from there. And then everyone was encouraging me, just start your kit. So started my kit. I built my kit. And then I just started posting. Started my Phoenix Glam Squad Instagram. And then 6 months later, I got an email from Sherry Shepherd.
Oh,
agent.
yeah. I remember.
And I was like, Sherry Shepherd from The View.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's a spam. Like, I told one of my partners, like, dude, I just got an email from Sherry Shepherd.
Right.
Like, I think this is fake.
I remember. Keep going.
So they called me and they're like, yeah, Sherry Shepherd's coming in for a women's conference in Arizona. And we would love for you to do her makeup.
Oh, wow.
So we need X, Y, Z, da-da-da. And I was like, oh, my God. So I told my partner, I was like, look, you gonna have to come in with me.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a setup. They trying to rob us. I don't know what's going on. But why they want little old me? I only been doing makeup for 6 months. So we walked up to the door and she said, it's 2 of y'all? So it takes 2 of y'all to do my makeup? I was like, no. So it was Sherry Shepherd, and I did the makeup, and it was amazing. Yeah. It was amazing. Yeah. Like, it was truly amazing because I was so nervous. Like, I literally did so much to prepare to do her makeup because I didn't want anything to go wrong. So I did so much, and it ended up being perfect. Right. It did. Right. So that was a true highlight.
Showing some love to everybody tuning in. What's going on? Shannon, what's going on? Moms, I saw
Mark
in there. Everybody tuning in. Mandy, thanks for engaging with us. Y'all engage with us. Hit the like button. Hit the love button. I think that was an amazing story that you got. For sure. Because it's funny how you can fall into finding your purpose. You know, that's the same thing with me. When have I ever said I want to be a motivational speaker?
But she always motivated
I always spoke life, though. I always spoke life.
Always. Anytime we was feeling down, anytime Shawnie be right there like, Janae, man.
Here you go.
What's going on?
On my soul, here she go, always making this voice, and I get sick of her. But real talk is just funny how you can like literally fall into your purpose. It's almost like it was an accident, but it was so right on time. It was on point. I didn't even know. You never told me your story from A to Z. You just, one day you like, yo, I'm gonna do makeup. You was in Arizona, and we with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, because I was the one who always. Any dances. From middle school to high school, everybody wanted me to do their hair. I'm not a beautician. And they wanted me to do their makeup.
You always did our makeup.
Didn't know what I was doing, but they swore they was beat. Looked a hot mess.
Don't come for me. So as y'all tuning in, please hit that share button as we said. So moving on to the next question. Since you've been along your journey, like what would you say has been a struggle and how did you overcome it?
So many struggles. That was like highlight, but I would say like relocating from Arizona where I was established, I had clientele, to come into a new place. Although I'm from here, it was new because didn't nobody know me. Right. They didn't know my work. They didn't know my work ethic. Right. And so people weren't willing to give me a chance. Right. Now, that was very discouraging because you come to a place where you're from. Not only are you from here, but you have friends here, you have family here. Yeah. And it was like a slap in the face because a lot of those people wouldn't give you a chance. Yeah. And it's like, I had to start all over.
Yeah.
From scratch.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I worked my behind off in Arizona to build my brand.
Right.
Started my own company.
Yeah.
You know, so it really was, it was like a awakening to have to start all over, to start from scratch.
Right. Yeah.
So that was definitely hard. Definitely hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I'm glad that you exposed that as well, because a lot of us want to get up and go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And to know that wherever you go, you're going to have to start all over. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be afraid. Yeah. Like, you cannot be afraid.
Yeah.
Another thing is, I worked in corporate America for the longest time. And my most recent job, hated it. Okay? I hated it to a core. And hate is a strong word.
Yeah.
But let me tell y'all, like, I dreaded going to work every day. Right. And I would just be in the bathroom like, dude, just quit.
Man.
Dude. But, you know, when you making good money, you're able to live comfortably, you don't want to give that up. Especially because you don't know where your next dime is going to come from. You know, when you are an entrepreneur, you have to really penny pinch, for one.
For sure.
Because business can be doing so good, and then all of a sudden, you may not have a booking for a couple of weeks. You never know. So that was very scary for me to step out of my comfort zone. But I had to do it. I couldn't be miserable anymore. I'm like, man, forget it. But it was also a lot of hard times because I wasn't getting bookings like that.
Exactly.
I wasn't getting the support like that.
Yeah.
So I was struggling. Like, real talk, I was struggling. And I wanted to give up, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I just wanted to throw in the towel, like, forget it. I'm going back to corporate America. Like, I'll be unhappy. At least my bills can get paid, you know?
Yeah.
And so I applied for MAC. And when I first started doing makeup, MAC was it.
Right.
MAC, everybody wanted to be a MAC girl. So even though I had the experience and I've worked with, you know, ABC, Channel 3, I've worked with some really credible names.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough. And so I knew that working for MAC here would get me on it was a stepping stone. Yeah. So they called me, y'all. I swear, I got a caller ID. It said Mac. I just started screaming and crying. I cried so hard. I ain't even had a job, didn't have the interview, but I swear I prayed and I knew it was mine. I said, God, this job is mine. And I ended up getting the job. So
absolutely. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I remember you posting the whole, because you always wanted to do something with Mac. Always. And it actually happened. Shout out to y'all tuning in. I see you, Steve. I saw y'all hopping on there. Hey, what's going on, girl? I see you just tuned in. Man, it's just funny how the journey goes, and to know, I mean, I know you didn't even, get to that point yet, but you haven't even been able to be as active with Mac because your own stuff is popping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but just to have that credibility, and that's how it is, especially in Milwaukee. It's like you need some type of credibility or something, like you need something to validate you before people mess with you. This isn't a city that people are just willing to
you gotta prove yourself.
You gotta prove yourself in some type of way, that's why people say if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, because other people just gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? But it show you the grind, you know what I'm saying? And you feel good because whenever you get wherever you want to be, there's nothing nobody can take from you. You know what I'm saying? And you know that you got there. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Everybody coming up in here.
Hey, y'all.
Shanice, I see you. What's going on? So it leads me to my next question. If it's somebody out there right now, like they just hesitant, whether they want to be in the field of makeup, cosmetics, hair, whatever, doesn't matter. If it's somebody out there and they hesitant to following their dreams, what type of advice can you give them?
Just do it. It's no perfect time. Like, seriously, everyone wants to have a certain amount of money saved. They want to be in a certain place in their lives. But I promise you, if you really are passionate and you really have the drive, you're going to get where you need to be, period. So it's just consistency and believing and having faith, but do it. Just do it. Don't wait. Just do it. Yeah. And a lot of times, like, I know for me, a lot of people didn't believe in makeup. Like, you gonna make a living off of that? And they frown upon it. Right. But you cannot You can't base your happiness
nope.
on what other people think that you're supposed to be doing with your life.
Yes.
You can't.
Yes.
You got to walk out on faith and do what you want to do.
You can say it again.
What's going to make you happy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. For real, though, because, and it don't matter whether you in makeup, whether you in speaking. Think about speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Shonda has come such a long way.
How many people think that, you know, speaking or doing makeup or whatever your dream is, they think it's so minute. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And because they're in a comfortable place and they're willing to trade their faith for security.
Right.
That's what it ultimately is. You're willing to work a 9 to 5 no matter what.
Right.
Because either way, it ain't nothing. There's nothing. If that's what you want, then that's absolutely fine. As long as you're happy.
Exactly.
See, but there's too many people that, you know, they working the 9 to 5s and 9 o'clock when they come in, they already ready for 5 o'clock. I mean, well then why? Because of the money? No, because your passion. The Bible says your gift will make room.
Yeah.
That's what it say. So if you can figure out what you really want to do and not listen to the naysayers, man.
There's a lot of them.
It's a whole lot of them.
It's your family, your friends.
God.
They will... You will have supporters, but you have to understand. Not everybody understands your journey. Yeah. Not everyone understands where you're supposed to go.
And they won't. But you have to be willing to understand your journey. You have to be willing to know that no matter what, I'm going to keep pushing. You have to be willing to be the only person that can see your vision. Yeah. If it's not that vivid for you, then you shouldn't even try. I'll tell you that much. Mm-hmm. If you just kind of want it, don't even try.
Yeah, but you have to have. You gotta be fired up for it.
You gotta have.
Nothing is going to stop me.
Nothing.
And guess what? Once they start seeing results, once they start seeing what you're doing, they're gonna jump on board. Don't even worry about that.
Yeah. And you know what? it's just. I mean, I'm just thinking, especially since we've been so close for the past 12 years. It's funny how, like, man, you gotta expect that. Some people, the closest people to you, won't even support you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You
can't take it. You can't take it as a slap in the face because you know what I've learned. Not everyone knows how to support you. Yeah. Sometimes you have to teach. I was just telling Cornell. Sometimes you have to teach people how to support you. Mm-hmm. You know, they don't know that like button, that love button, that share button means a whole lot. Like they don't know how
world.
Much. Yeah, it really does.
You
know
what
I'm saying?
Like just even if you don't get your makeup done, even if you don't hire her for an event, you know what I'm saying? But just showing that support.
Yeah.
That and everybody be like, it's just social media. No. This is what drives our business. That's what people don't realize, right? It drives our business.
People don't get it. People do you still on a slow motion. Listen, there's people out there. Just like y'all watching us, there's other people that could be watching. You know what I'm saying? So if you support somebody, if you believe in something that somebody does, hit the share button, hit the like button, hit the love button. Show that you are making an impact.
Look at that. Look at them hearts. Y'all better show that love.
Keep it coming, for real. You know what I'm saying? But just keep doing, like, show some love. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to support, then say, hey, best friend, how can I support you? Yeah. And you just don't know, that will mean the world. Because a lot of times we out here doing it on our own. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
it's true.
I got 2 more questions for you.
What's that?
Number 1. Who's one person or one organization that you would like to? Yeah, supporters come from strangers. You ain't lying. Who's one person or one organization you would like to collaborate with that you haven't had the opportunity to yet?
Honestly, there are so many dope makeup artists in Milwaukee.
There are.
Some are supported more than others, and some have no support. And I just would love for makeup artists to come together in this city.
Yeah, that would be real dope.
You know what I'm saying?
You trying to make history right now.
You know what I'm saying? But for real, because a lot of makeup artists, beauticians, they feel like it's a competition.
Oh, man.
And it doesn't have to be.
I'm telling you.
At all. Think about if we can come together, the magic that we can create.
Oh, my Lord.
Y'all just don't understand. Like, recently, I've had so many dope makeup artists reach out to me. Man. And I have makeup artists that I reach out to. If I can't do, a client, a wedding party, whatever, I have my referrals that I, my go-to. But just to be able to collaborate with everybody and for them to understand that we aren't competing. It's enough money for all of us to eat. For all of us to eat.
Sure
but if we work together, we could make so many things happen. This city could be
know.
so much better. But not only do makeup artists do it, it's people that do it. They create division. And it doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah.
We all can win.
Yeah.
We all can win.
Yeah. It's so funny that you say that. I'm not going to go all the way into the situation because it hasn't been resolved completely to the way that I would like it to be. Kind of waiting on a phone call. But there was an incident where, this guy was promoting something that he does, and we kind of do the same thing in a way. Mm-hmm. And you know me, I'm all about support. What do? I support people and I put people on. I share my entire audience. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And, I looked up his stuff. I was like, oh, I like that. Let me subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I saw your stuff. I subscribed. Here's mine. How about, return a favor, yada, yada, yada. Do you know the person got mad?
Sad.
Got mad.
So sad.
And it's like, fam, we got to get out of that mentality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand that what's for you is for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody get a piece of what is already yours. Yeah. God already has everything planned out, especially if you putting God first.
Right.
Fam, it can't nobody get something that's yours. I'm telling you, just last week, I was with moms. We had went to a meeting, and I literally got to the restaurant, and they only accepted cash. Reached out in my pocket, didn't have my cash on me. I'm like, oh man, I left it at the crib. 4 hours later, got back to the crib. Why was all my money on the grass? All of it.
All fell out your pocket.
Yeah. All of I didn't even know. But couldn't nobody touch a blessing that had my name on it.
That's true.
4 hours? That's crazy.
True.
Like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop, being intimidated about somebody whose craft is similar than ours. Or, man, what's for you is for you. We gotta get out of that. That's crazy.
You can build an empire.
Man, we can do so much.
You can only do so much by yourself. Don't you understand that?
You can only
do so much.
Why wouldn't you collaborate?
Right. It takes a team, for real.
That's crazy.
Because your specialty may be, my specialty may be natural makeup. Yep. You may do theatrical makeup. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But together, and you never know too much. So I would love to work with others because I can learn from others. And we can grow.
Say it again, Janae. I'm finna cut the camera off, y'all. Finna get up in here shouting. Man.
But it's true. It's true. In 6 years in the game, I don't know it all. At all.
On my life.
At all. I still have so much to learn.
For real.
And I just wish other people would realize that too.
For real. Like, man, it's just crazy. If we would just come together and stop that big-headed ego stuff, man. You can't compete. You can't compete with faith. Ego cannot compete with faith. I'll tell you that much.
At all.
So you might as well give it up, man. Be humble and just open up, and let's support one another. Last question. And y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Well, we're going to switch and get on her camera in a minute. She's going to do an eyebrow tutorial on me. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. But the last question, and thank y'all for tuning in. I see y'all doing all the comments and whatnot. I can't read them right now. I didn't bring my glasses.
Oh, my God.
But I see Q. I see you showing love. And I saw my cousin. Y'all hit the share button.
Is that Q?
Yeah, that's Queen.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know who
Queen is. I'm like, who is that?
For real. But last question is, what do you want the world to remember you as?
As a phenomenal, inspirational woman. Not only a makeup artist. I'm so much more than that. But I want the world to remember me as just a heart of gold.
Right.
Somebody who truly inspires and helps women. Mm-hmm. Helps women. So many women are damaged, and I want to help those damaged women. So many young girls are damaged. I want to help them to really understand themselves and to love themselves. And it's so important to have self-love. Yes. And, I just really want to inspire people.
For sure. That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. I enjoyed this. Give me a hug, man. I barely get to see her. We in the same city now. I still barely get to see her, but
she's too busy for me.
She too busy for me, okay? 2018, booked and busy. For real. Shout out D for tuning in, man. Y'all hit that share button. So, man, I really appreciate you taking the time. I'm glad we got to do this, and I'm glad we about to do what we finna do. Let them know where they can find you real quick.
Can we put it in here in the comments?
Yeah, but I want you to let them know.
Okay,
too.
so my Facebook is Janae Hughes, Hughes. Janae is Janae. And then my Instagram is Makeup Janae. Not Makeup by Janae. She always want to say Makeup by. No. Makeup. Makeup Janae. Makeup and then Janae. So make sure y'all support. Book y'all appointments.
Sure.
Okay, let me beat y'all face.
You
spread the word.
Okay.
I appreciate y'all tuning in. For real.
Man, yeah, thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. As you know, this is to inspire you guys. Anybody out there that's hesitant to following their dreams, hesitant to stepping out on faith and doing what they really, really, really want to do, man, listen. You can do it. If we can do it, you can do it. I kid you not. But we gonna hop back on here in 2 seconds for this eyebrow tutorial.
Q said, I'm gonna change my name back soon.
For real though. We're gonna hop back on here in 2 seconds, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. But until then, hit that like button, hit that love button, hit that share button. We gonna see y'all later. Peace.